In this video, I'm sharing my simple and not so simple money spell. I've organized the chapters so that if you just want a quick and easy recipe to attract money, you can skip right to stir the pot. However, if you're like me and it's not thorough until it's over the top, keep watching. Welcome back, Wild Ones. As many of you will remember, this money spell is the 5th video and final ritual of a series in which we have done a lot of personal excavating of blockages to money and resource flow. There's been a lot of changing our relationship with that flow. So now is when all that work comes into play. We are all charged up and sorted in our power and ready to wield it. So let the money come. First things first, make sure your environment is ready. Preparing your altar or workspace so that everything is in alignment with your task just makes the focus that much more powerful. Be sure to gather materials ahead of time. For this spell, we'll need a bowl or small cauldron, stones or crystals that invoke wealth, a few coins, the bigger the better of course, money-related herbs, and an accelerant. As well, we'll need a candle and some oil for drawing wealth. And when all is ready, center, ground, and set the circle. Now that we have a sacred space, it's time to brew some magic. Be sure you're in a good frame of mind as you work. That nagging emotional detritus will still be there for you when you've finished, but for now, it can just wait elsewhere. Right now, you've got abundance to concoct. For your vessel, you needn't go this elaborate, but for me, the extra makes me feel happy. Alternatively, you could use a jar and seal it up. I'm going with an open bowl because I like the feeling of my work having unimpeded access to the flow. I'm starting with a pound of garnets. That may not seem like an obvious choice, but they're a key element for me, and I discussed their import in detail in a previous video, which you can find linked in the description box. To the garnets, I'm adding in aventurine, which is good for a host of things, including abundance. I chose aventurine specifically because it's very similar to the color of paper money in the US, with this mottled gray-green. I haven't worked with this stone before, and I'm really taken by it. It has a warm, fuzzy feeling to it, which I didn't expect. But it makes sense because this stone is also good for calming and for purifying the natural environment. To the stones, add some real money. Coins are great. In the spirit of plenty, I've got a few $50 in here, as well as a Canadian dollar and some coins from Europe. Let's draw in from anywhere and everywhere. Some people like to take real dollar bills and shred them up for this, but I feel like destroying money is contradictory to our purposes, so I'm not doing that. Now that we have the main ingredients, we can add the flavoring. We can sprinkle in a bit of basil for abundance and prosperity, and then allspice for prosperity and money. And because it smells good. Finally, we can put in an amplifier or accelerant. A lot of people use coffee grounds for this because of the caffeine. An obvious choice, only I don't drink coffee. So, I'm throwing a dash of cayenne and red pepper. That'll kick it up. All right, let's make this cauldron bubble. I mean, not literally, we're not boiling anything. Now, if you're opting for a sealed jar, you would put the lid on here and seal it with anointed wax and then shake it all up. But shaking is a lot of chaotic, even violent energy for me, and I prefer a more intimate method. So, insert finger into the bowl and begin to stir in a clockwise direction, or diosel. And here's where I discovered that my bowl is already overflowing. So we will just awkwardly switch real quick. Okay, all better. Imagine the money flowing to you and being absorbed into your auric body while you chant. The money flows in, the money flows through, the money settles in, and I let it grow anew. The money flows in, and the money flows through, the money settles in, and it's eager to accrue. The money flows in, the money flows through, the money settles in, and I let it grow anew. Repeat until fully mixed or until you feel good about it. The money flows in, the money flows through, the money settles in, and it's eager to accrue. You can leave this charmed mixture in an auspicious place and repeat the process every day for the duration of however long you're working it. Now, you could just leave it at that, but of course, I'm just getting started. With our money drawing stew still simmering on the table, anoint the candle. I'm using clove oil because the smell of cloves has just always felt so extra to me, very sumptuous. Light the candle to serve as a conduit for your intention. Little flame, sacred light, take my wish into the night. Round the globe in magic flight, dispense my will with speed and might. Now is the time to call in deity to assist. Make it personal. I'm calling in quite a few whom I've worked with over the years, but since you'll want to call in the deities you feel called to personally, I'll just share 3 of mine here for the example of it. First, I call Sekhmet for her easy sovereignty and as a source of powerful solar fuel and fire for her Sekhmet, which is, as I understand it, abundant life force energy and power. Sekhmet, goddess, mother, queen, flaming might so rarely seen, lend me aspects of thy grace, Sekhmet and sovereign of my space. I'm also calling on Saturn, who is a god of agriculture and the bounty of the harvest. In ancient Rome, his temple housed the state treasury, so very good money vibes with Saturn. As well, he is all about getting things sorted. Saturn, God who makes it right, hear me, pity this sad plight. Set things straight, O ancient one. Let karma unimpeded come. Finally, I'm calling on Gaia, who has been intimately involved in this process for me. She is nature. She's the original deity of abundance and wealth. Lady, Gaia, nature, queen, lend my cause a crown of green. Give me grace to thrive so well that lack and want can go to hell. As your manifestation team assembles, be sure you are fully grounded and fully focused on the money, the wealth streaming to you on every energetic river in every realm. This is it. This is the moment we've been working toward. I've spent 6 months of my life meditating and focused on altering my energetic connections. The time has come to call in the money. We're not asking, we're telling. I've done so much work to get to this point, and I stand by the time I've put in and adjustments I've made. So this chant is not a request. It is a summons. Budget is as budget does. But I want money just because. I summon income and windfalls. Arrive by ton in massive halls, or trickle in from many streams. I care not which, but burst the seams of wallet and of bank accounts, stampede and overwhelm the routes. Money, assets, stocks I call, gold doubloons, I want it all. Silver, copper, platinum, gems and silks, and finest rum. Velvet walls and marble floors, woven rugs and carven doors. Feed my billfold and my soul, make my purse, my ledger whole. Hither be ye flows of wealth, get thee here by grace or stealth. I will the cash flow come to me, the ether teems with currency. The tide of wealth's flow I command, so get thee to my ready hand. Come to me now, cold hard cash, so poverty can kiss my ass. Sit for a while in that energy. Relish in what you've started. In your mind's eye, watch it unfurl. As you take your time here and visualize the mighty wave you've set in motion, this is a great time for fancy cakes and a little wine in gratitude to the universe and to your gods and guides for their assistance. When you are satisfied that everything is well in motion, formally offer thanks, close the circle, and leave a little cake and wine outside as a gesture of gratitude. Not too much cake, though, unless you know all the ingredients are safe for the little critters who will find it. That felt really good. I'm probably going to be repeating that chant quite a bit for a while. Wild Things, thanks for sharing this process with me. It's been a lot, and I don't think I say this enough, but I really appreciate your support and encouragement. So let's see what happens now. And if you're working this ritual too, either now or whenever, please share in the comments. We can all root for each other, yes? Alright all, I'll see you in the next video, and until then, keep the magic wild. The money flows in, the money flows through, the money settles in and I let it grow anew. The money flows in, the money flows through, the money settles in and it's eager to accrue. The money flows in, the money flows through, the money settles in and I let it grow anew. The money flows in, the money flows through, the money settles in and I let it grow anew. The money flows in, the money flows through, the money settles in and it's eager to accrue. The money flows in, the money flows through, the money settles in and it's eager to accrue. The money flows in, the money flows through, the money settles in and I let it grow anew.